In 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day to all of our listeners here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. This is World News in 5 and I'm your host, Steph Vicente. Authorities have reported at least 7 people have been killed, including 2 children, during intense Russian drone and missile attacks on Ukraine. According to BBC, a kindergarten was hit in the Ukrainian city of Kharkiv, and there was widespread damage in Kiev. It is noted that children were among the 27 people wounded. Earlier, United States President Donald Trump said his plans for an imminent summit in Budapest with his Russian counterpart Vladimir Putin had been shelved, as he did not want a wasted meeting. In this record, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said the attacks proved Moscow had not come under enough pressure for its continued war, with the Kremlin rejecting calls for a ceasefire along the current front lines made both by Trump and European leaders. In other news overseas, the International Court of Justice, or ICJ, has said Israel has a legal obligation to facilitate the delivery of humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip by the United Nations and its entities to ensure the basic needs of Palestinian civilians there are met. The BBC reported that an advisory opinion from the UN's top court also said Israel had not substantiated its allegations that the UN Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees in the Near East, also known as UNRWA, lacked neutrality, or that a significant number of its staff were members of Hamas or other armed groups. It is noted that Israel rejected the ICJ's opinion as political and insisted that it would not cooperate with UNRWA, which it has banned. It could be recalled that last December, the UN General Assembly asked the ICJ for an opinion on Israel's obligations as an occupying power and a member of the UN towards UN agencies and other international organizations operating in Gaza and the occupied West Bank, including East Jerusalem. It came after the Israeli parliament passed laws banning any activity by UNRWA and Israeli territory or on Israeli territory and contact with Israeli officials. And finally, SpaceX says it has got Starlink satellite communication links to more than 2,500 devices used by scam compounds in Myanmar. The BBC reported that more than 30 compounds are believed to be operating along the Thai-Myanmar border, where people from around the world are trafficked and forced to work on scams generating tens of billions of dollars annually. Announcing the move, Starlink business operations head Lauren Dreyer said the firm takes action on the rare occasion it identifies violations. The service's termination follows Monday's takeover of one of the largest compounds, KK Park, by the Myanmar military as it retakes territory lost to insurgent groups over the past 2 years. Campaigners have long warned that Starlink technology has enabled the mainly Chinese crime syndicates to operate from remote locations along the border. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.